Welcome to the Salus First Ice Contest report from Tudhope Park. I have with me today John Atkins from Tremblays, and he's going to assist me while we go out and check the first spot. We're expecting to find 4 inches of black ice out there, so we'll get underway. Now we have a bit of a dilemma because, in fact, the idea of the contest in the first place was to find safe ice. But in this case, the point that we decided that we were going to test was between the green marker and the shore 200 yards out, and it might be the only place that has 4 inches of black ice. So here we are at the testing point, which is actually a little bit further northeast than where we were the other day when we did the Couch Point. You can see that we're 200 yards from shore. And we're starting to drill here, but keep in mind the auger really doesn't show the accuracy of the ice thickness because it's like sanding. My blades are so dull, but we'll have a nice clean hole to work with anyway. Okay, we must be almost through by now, even with those dull blades. And there we go. So we'll just clean that off. And there's some water coming up, so there's obviously some weight on that ice. And we'll get the tape measure. Well, there it is. We have more than 4 inches of black ice. We have about 4.5 to 4 3/4 of black ice. And so there's the first hole in the record books. So even though, for the sake of the contest, we have our first spot in the record books, that doesn't mean that the lake is safe. So we're going to tour around a little bit, drill some more holes, and do a ice testing report at the same time here. So we'll move a little bit further away from that black strip of clear ice that was out the other day.
So we're just checking some spots now that we checked the other day that had 1.5 to 2 inches. And we have 3 inches of good black ice out here now, and this was covered in snow. We've cleared about 3 or 4 inches of snow off of here. We've been spudding our way out and around the various areas that were very soft, and it's looking pretty good. So we're getting further away from that black strip of perfect clear ice that formed and is now getting pretty thick. And we're working our way out towards the outer green marker, but we're really only, I'm going to say 60, 70 yards from that bare strip area. And we're going to check the ice here now. Well, as you can see, the ice here isn't as good. The further we're moving away from this, 3 whacks and we're through, so there's probably 2 inches of ice at best out here, so not ready for prime time yet. Well, as you can see, we're finding some pretty thin spots out here. 1 whack and we just went through here. And we moved away from that bare patch about 70 yards and started to go more towards the point, and 1 whack and we were through, and that is not a sharp spud. So this ice is not ready for fishing.
So there you have it. We have the first spot in the record books, but unfortunately the ice is just not ready for fishing. It's just too inconsistent, but for the purpose of the contest, first hole's in the record books.